What's going on, guys? Alan here. Welcome back to the channel, and today is time for another mod on the tailgate. No, I'm not talking about a third install of the Impossible applique. I actually went with the tailgate decal. The video starts right now. Alright, first off, this decal came from eBay. Came from a seller in Canada. Link in the description below. This is a matte black. Like I said before, I want to keep the black theme on this truck. I think the matte black will be very subtle but noticeable on the tailgate, and that's what I'm going for. I didn't want some flashy silver or massive carbon fiber decal on the back. I think this will work perfect. Now, this one did not come with any instructions, so I just simply messaged the seller and said, hey, you know, does this decal go on dry? Does it go on with soapy water? He emailed me back and said soapy water, just like any other vinyl decal that I've dealt with. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do, remove the center Ford emblem on the tailgate, and then I'm going to clean it up. Soapy water spray, all it is Dawn dish soap and water. Now this one here also came with the F-150 at the bottom here. I'm not going to put that on right now. Just going to worry about the main decal. I'm going to peel it from the top, and then I'm going to wind up needing you to pull the rest down for me, okay?
Okay.
First I'm going to spray this.
You know you have an F-150 and an F-250.
That's a one. And I'm not putting that on there. You grab this. Slow. Okay, hang on. I recommend a felt squeegee, not a window tint squeegee. You'll damage Okay, so it's looking pretty good. I just want to show you a couple of things. So the decal was oversized. Not sure why, but I had to pull it over to one side. If you've ever done window tint, you'll understand this. So I pulled it over to this side quite a bit. I left a big gap on that side, and then I used a window tint razor blade, real sharp. Brought it down the side, and then I moved it back over to center it, and it's come on, focus. Okay, there we go. So it comes still pretty close to the edge, but not quite, because it's imperative that you get all them the water and the air bubbles out of there. So I did have to trim it around the oval. It was a little further down than I wanted it, but I didn't want to pull it up too far here. This is right in the center of the seam here, so that's exactly where I wanted it. Now down here over the lip, it overlaps a little, and then as you get down here in the corner, it overlaps a lot. It goes a lot further down, and that's what I wanted to show you. Right now, with it being wet, it's a little tough to see, but this was not adhering. You know, obviously coming down over this gap, you're going to get a little air pocket here because it's not flat. So what I did was I come over, I'll show you. You know, initially I went down, so there's a air pocket right here where it's not adhering. So a couple of times I squeegeed the bottom over to get it to adhere, and then you got this air pocket in here. Just push that one out the side. That's all I did. Now I'm gonna frequent this as time goes on here in the next couple hours to make sure that this doesn't come back up. I'll just keep coming out here and pushing it over as it dries, and hopefully it will stick. So I just wanted to show you guys that. There, over, and then obviously it did it on the other side. Same thing. This side's sticking really good. I mean, I did the same thing. I pushed it over, and then over here. I did get a little bit of debris. This is really tough. As you can see, my son helped me, but it's still pretty tough. I'm doing it in my heated garage. Thank goodness for that thing. Because it's like 45 out here in Michigan today. But, you know, unlike the applique, I want to do this once. That's it. That's it. No more after that. One shot. So, Chris, I know you said you wanted to do this. So here it is, man. I'm going to let it dry and keep tending to this corner and that corner down there, and then we'll check it out. The seller said let it dry 4 to 6 hours and before you drive it, and then check the adhesive, make sure it's good before you take it out on the road. So Lions are playing Monday Night Football tonight, so that'll give me plenty of time to let this dry. I'm sorry, I wasn't even focusing on it. Jeez. Alright, everything else looks good. You can see here where I got a little bit of debris in there, but most days that won't show. Alright, I just come out here to check on the corners, and they look really good. Everything looks like it's drying up really good. Can't wait to see this thing in like the daylight, because you know I got LED lights in here, so it's not the greatest, but I definitely want to see what it looks like from somebody else's view, like on the road. So totally can't wait. But seeing how it's drying really good, I am going to slap on the carbon fiber Ford emblem. If you didn't see that video, I wrapped this in carbon fiber myself and then used a really small razor blade and cut the letters out. 15 bucks on eBay will get you this. You don't need like special, really expensive vinyl for this. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's almost flat, so nothing really too crazy to do it. But then you just heat it up, tuck it around the edges, and then cut your letters out and good to go. Let's see how this looks. Sweet. I'm digging it. Check back in a little bit again. See how it looks. I'm digging it. Way cheaper than that stinking applique too. I love the applique, don't get me wrong, but it just won't stick to the ceramic coat. Alright, this is my last check. It's late, so I'm headed to work. But everything looks... There we go. Everything looks really good on this. Like I said, I did get a little debris in on this side. Hit it with a light here. No, still can't really tell. But anyway, like I said, the corners, you really got to watch that. Keep pushing it down, and then should be good. So everything looks safe and secure. So we will check it out in the daylight now, as soon as it's daylight, which is right now. Alright guys, so here is the daylight shot. I think it looks sweet with this flat black on gloss black. Definitely. Like I said, I had to trim around the Ford oval. I could have definitely avoided that if I would have moved this up far enough. But I wanted it down in the middle of this crease. But you could definitely move it up far enough so you're at the top here, and then you wouldn't have to worry about this or trimming the top of the oval. But that was just my personal preference. So when you see it in the sunshine, I think it's perfect for the black theme, and it sets it off just good enough. Now I am thinking about getting gloss black F-150 badge to put right back here, just like stock where the chrome is, but we'll see. For right now, I think it looks awesome.